Hey kids, welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. I'm your host, Fearless Floyd, as usual. You wouldn't expect anybody else to be here, would you? Okay, man, without further ado, man, we're going to jump right into this. I'm going to try to do these videos as quickly as possible. I'm not going to try to talk as fast as I can, but apparently I seem to be doing that. Okay, today we're going to talk about a judgment and a sentence and how that is actually a warehouse receipt pursuant to Texas law and the Uniform Commercial Code, which is commonly known as the UCC. If you need to email me, have any questions, hit that chat. You can email me at TheFearlessFloydShow@yahoo.com. One of these days, I'll get my website up. I'm cranking on it. I've got some other things in the fire right now. I had a 2-day project. Well, actually, it's longer than that, but it took me 2 days to polish it up and get it sent out today, registered mail. But I got that done. Hey, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like my channel and you want to see more interesting stuff where you can learn, hit that subscribe button. You can share these videos with anybody you want, as long as it's not for profit. I'm not down with other people making money on my information, my knowledge, my research, my hard work ethic. So without further ado, what we're going to do is dive right into this. I'm going to share the screen with you first. I'm going to show you what the Texas Business Commerce Code says concerning a warehouse receipt. And, we'll go through that and read it. And then I'll dive right in and show you an actual judgment and sentence of some guy named Floyd P. Tarvin, whoever the hell that is. And we'll get to that when we get there. So anyway, without further ado, let's share the screen. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, this is find law. And, anybody can get on this. This is Texas Business Commerce Code, which is also the adaptation of the Uniform Commercial Code. And if you're outside of Texas, it may have a different name in your state, but it's going to be something to do with commerce, commercial, business, something like that code. And this is section 7.201. In UCC, it would be 7- with a hyphen. 201. Basically, what it says is a person that may issue a warehouse receipt, storage under bond. And of course, in the previous video that I just posted, I showed you about the prison bonds. So this is what it says. Subsection A warehouse receipt may be issued by any warehouse. B, if goods, including distilled spirits and agricultural commodities, are stored under a statute requiring a bond against withdrawal or a license for the issuance of receipts in the nature of a warehouse receipts, the receipt issued for the goods is deemed to be a warehouse receipt, even if issued by a person that is the owner of the goods and is not the warehouse. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you, that when they create your certificate of live birth through the county and through the state, they're creating that artificial person, that straw man, that corporation that you seem to think it's you because it sounds like your name, but it's not. Okay. They generally use your full name. If you have 3 names like me, Floyd Pleasant Tarvin IV, they use that whole name. When it gets to the federal level, it's my theory, and this is my theory, that's when they put the abbreviation in there and abbreviate your middle initial. That's why most of your tax forms, they all want your middle initial. They don't want your middle name. So, that's my theory. So the person that we're going to be investigating here, that I'm going to show you in black and white, as I always do with all my videos, I want you to see it for yourself in black and white. Go do your own research. Don't believe me. I'm just a nobody on YouTube, feeding y'all information, and take it and leave it, whatever you want to do with it. So anyway, we've dealt with that. So we know who the person that's going to issue the warehouse receipt is. And this is Texas Business Commerce Code, section 7.202. This is the form of a warehouse receipt. All right. So basically, subsection A is going to tell you right here, a warehouse receipt need not be in any particular form. You can write a warehouse receipt on a burlap sack, a roll of toilet paper, You can write it on the hood of a car. It doesn't matter. However, under subsection B, unless a warehouse receipt provides for each of the following, the warehouse is liable for damages caused to a person injured by its omission. Okay, so basically they have to have that warehouse receipt to protect their liability right there against damages. All right. Now, the location of the warehouse facility where the goods are stored. I'm just going to run right through these, and then I'm going to take you to another screen share, and I'm going to give you the answers, okay? The location of the warehouse facility where the goods are stored, the date of the issuance of the issue of the receipt, the unique identification code of the receipt, a statement whether the goods received will be delivered to the bearer, to a named person, or to a named person or its order, the rate of storage and handling charges, but if goods are stored under a field warehousing arrangement, a statement of the fact that is sufficient on a non-negotiable receipt, a description of the goods or packages containing them, the signature of the warehouse or its agent. If the receipt is issued for goods that the warehouse owns, either solely, jointly, or in common with others, the fact of that ownership. A statement of the amount of advances made, of the liabilities incurred for which the warehouse claims a lien or a security interest, but if the precise amount of advances made or of liabilities incurred is, at the time of the issuance of the receipt, unknown to the warehouse or to its agents that issued the receipt, a statement of the fact that advances have been made or liabilities incurred, and the purpose of the advances or liabilities is sufficient. Okay? That's basically it. These 9 different items have to be in a warehouse receipt. And I'm going to show you that these 9 issues right here, these 9 items, are in a judgment and sentence issued by a judicial district court in Texas. All right. So I'm going to stop share, and then I'm going to reshare. Oh yeah, I need to go get that. So let me do this real quickly. Oh, and that popped up in 4 different ones. Okay. Open up in Paint. I didn't want to. Okay. Well, I guess if I'm going to have to open it up in Paint, I'm going to open it up in Paint. So let me didn't get quite prepared. Whoops. Is this? Sorry about this, folks. Whoops. Zoom. All right. Screen share. Okay, as you can see, this is, as it says right here, it's a judgment on plea before the jury, court, jury assessing punishment. So it's actually the court to assess punishment in this. Here is this guy over here. Right here. Floyd P. Tarvin, 351st District Court, Harris County, Texas. Okay, you can see I've highlighted some issues here. 81502, which is 2002. And see right here, that's your charging instrument. So they're charging you. And it was the indictment, which is the true bill. Okay, and of course right here, some dumbass came in here and pled not guilty. me. And you see the sentence here. And that's not 60 years. That's 60 years. Institutional division, TDCJ. Court costs. Driver's license suspended for a period of 2 years. And then there's a page 2, and we'll get to that in a minute. But let me dive in here to all right. Texas Business Commerce Code Section 7.202, or Uniform Commercial Code Section 2-202. A warehouse receipt need not be in any particular form unless a warehouse receipt provides for each of the following, and where the warehouse is liable for damages caused to a person injured by its omission. Of course, we've already gone over that. The location of the warehouse facility where the goods are stored. TDCJ, Texas Department of Criminal Justice Institutional Division. So let me pop that up for you. Reduce this down. All right. Right here where it's highlighted. Let me get an arrow here. There we go. Defendant, as indicated above. Oh, no, right here. Whoops, wrong way. I need another arrow. Need that arrow. Right here. Defendant be delivered by the sheriff of Harris County, Texas, immediately to the director of the institutional division or TDCJ, or any other person legally authorized to receive such convicts. Okay. So get back to my other screen over here. All right. So the location of the warehouse facility where the goods are stored. TDCJ. The date of issuance of the receipt. Pop over here. There it is right there. Sentence to begin date, 8/15/02. August 15, 2002. Date of issuance of the receipt. Unique identification code of the receipt. Oops, wrong one. Paint. And there's the number, the cause number right there. 881716. However, when you go to the district court clerk's page, this will be a 08817161010-1, I believe. And then if you appeal it, it's 088171610-1A-1. And then if you do a post-conviction remedy, which is your writ of habeas corpus, either through the state or through the feds, they issue actually it'd be through the state because they're issuing the new cost number, 08817161001B-1 or -1. So anyway, that's that unique identifier number there. So we'll go back over here. Obviously, there it is, 0881716. But I've typed that a million times. A statement whether the goods received will be delivered to the bearer or to a named person or its order. And I'm quoting, the defendant be delivered by the sheriff of Harris County, Texas, immediately to the director of the Correctional Institutional Division, TDCJ, or any other person legally authorized to receive such convicts. We've already gone through that. So there's that. All right, so we'll jump over here to the next one. The rate of storage and handling charges, but if goods are stored under a field warehousing arrangement, a statement of the fact that is sufficient on a non-negotiable receipt. All right, 60 years, court costs of $261.25. Driver's license is suspended for a period of 2 years. All right, so all that's down here at the bottom. There's a big fat 60 years, big 60. That's what they call baby life. That's a baby life sentence. Just so you know. In the institutional division right there, there's the court costs. Over here, driver's license suspended for 2 years. All right, so you see that. Jump over here, back on this one. A description of the goods or packages containing them. Defendant is indicated above. And we can click on that. Who's the defendant? Name of the defendant, Floyd P. Tarvin, which again is an artificial person. That person does not exist anywhere on planet Earth. There is no human being, no man, no woman, nobody named Floyd P. Tarvin, just so you know. All right, go back over here. The signature of the warehouse or its agent. Mark Kent Ellis, judge presiding. And go down here. Oh, that's on page 2. Let's go see what this clown doing there. There he is right there. Mark Kent Ellis. And the reason he didn't try my trial was because he was in I guess in auxiliary courtroom trying the South Park Mexican for aggravated sexual assault on a child. Yeah, we know how that came out. All right, so let's get over here. If the receipt is issued for goods that the warehouse owns, either solely, jointly, or in common with others, fact of that ownership, there it is, Floyd P. Tarvin. That is an artificial person created by the government, as I explained to you before, because my parents did not give me a middle initial, and I am the 4th in my line of Floyd Pleasant Tarvins. All right, and a statement of the amount of advances made and liabilities incurred for which the warehouse claims a lien or a security interest, okay? Because the contract is me signing that goddamn judgment sentence. That's the contract. That's the warehouse receipt. That created the security interest. But if the precise amount of advances made or liabilities incurred is at the time of the issue of the receipt unknown to the warehouse or to its agents that issued the receipt, a statement of the fact that advances have been made or liabilities incurred and the purpose of the advances or liabilities is sufficient. I got 94 days, time credited, 60 years. So there you go. There's my advance, 94 days. Woo-hoo. And there's the liability incurred, 60 years. So we'll go back over here to judgment sentence. Okay, there it is right there. Time credited, 94 days. Liability incurred, 60 years. All right. So this is what a real deal, here's certified document number right over here. And now I'm going to break you off something that most of y'all don't know. Obviously, everybody's heard of certified copies. You can either get a regular copy for, for free, or you can get a certified copy for like $1, maybe $5. However, most of you have never heard of an exemplified copy, and I didn't learn about it until last year. And an exemplified copy looks like this. This is the cover sheet. You see the district clerk. So the district clerk signs it. The judge of the court signs it. And then there's the clerk again. And this is what's called an exemplified copy. And that means the judge has to sign it. That's coming straight from the court. And apparently there's a new judge in my court. So we're going to see how she acts with this new filing I just did. So anyway, that's an exemplified copy. That's the cover sheet. And then, of course, the 2 pages that I've been showing you, those are in between those. And I'll show you what the last page looks like. Whoop. Let me stop share screen, paint. I lost my mouse. Okay, now I'm sharing. I'm sharing. All right, this is the last page, so this would be page 4. And there's your certified document number. Got these in January, finally. Basically, that's what it looks like, just 4 pages. Got your cover page signed by the clerk twice, once by the judge. Then you have this back page, which is the seal. So now I've shown you in black and white that everything that's required to be on a warehouse receipt is included in a judgment sentence. I did that in black and white. There's your absolute proof, no doubt about it, irrefutable evidence. So I explained to you what exemplified copy is. So I've obviously taught you something. Now in Harris County, to get to an exemplified copy, when you pop up and you want to buy the copies, it's going to say, certified and non-certified. Well, you got to scroll a little bit to get that exemplified to pop up, because they keep it hidden. They don't want you to know about those little secrets and those tips and tricks. But Fearless Floyd here spilled the beans. So how about that bean footage? All right, kids. Well, thanks for joining in, man. I hope I taught you something. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, hit me up, TheFearlessFloydShow at yahoo.com. Thank you for hanging out from me. I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you on the next video.